Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Wow. Wow. I want to give my post-fight thoughts. Andre Dirrell versus Jose Uzcategui Part 2, which was an awesome fight as long as it lasted. Congrats to Jose Uzcategui. He sets the record straight. The first fight was a DQ, and he came back and he stopped Andre Dirrell in the rematch. And this, to me, it was I don't know what's going on. Like, the fight just literally ended, and I had Jose Uzcategui up. I think I even only gave Dirrell maybe one clean round, which was maybe the fourth round or something like that. But I didn't feel that it was such a runaway fight to the point where a fighter would be so discouraged he quit or didn't want to continue. You know what I mean? This actually reminded me of Vasily Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux, where you have a fight and the action is good. It's some good back and forth action, and out of nowhere you're like, oh, the fighter, did they retire on the stool? Did they, you know what I mean, they didn't want to come back out, or what really happened? Again, props to Jose Uzcategui. Definitely a step back for Andre Dirrell, or a setback, I guess you could say. Props to him. I think Jose Uzcategui, his game plan. I'm going to tell you guys real quick the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I got to get ready for the main event and the rest of these boxing fights. Good, bad, and the ugly. Good for Jose Uzcategui is he set the record straight from the first fight because it ended controversially, and then he got punched by Dirrell's uncle. Second, that's good for Jose Uzcategui is he fought a different style of fight. He wasn't doing a bunch of like ambidextrous switch hitting. He came out more aggressive from round one, and he kind of kept that pressure. And the thing is, if you guys follow my tweets, I was doing some round by round tweets. Just go look through them, timestamp. And Jose Uzcategui was pumping out the jab, and I was like, man, this guy could box. He has power, and he can box, but he's also very extremely awkward. And he just put it together tonight and was able to produce a stoppage. But very surprised by the stoppage because Dirrell, one of the tweets that I said is he needs to take some risks and take some stands because he was getting outworked from the onset. In most rounds, Jose Uzcategui was busier than he was, right? If you look at how many punches he threw, they even did a stat. I don't remember exactly how many punches he threw, but he was certainly busier than Dirrell. Dirrell was kind of countering. I don't know. He was just kind of looking for openings, but against a guy who's awkward, who has some power, who has confidence, maybe feels that you can't hurt him, Uzcategui was just putting on a lot of pressure. The bad is that for fans, you know what I mean, it was a good fight. In round 8 had some of the best action, and then it just came to a screeching halt because he didn't retire. Also, the bad was there seemed like a lot of disorganization. I'm not sure exactly what went on in the corner, but from the early rounds, even before the fight, I guess, got away from Dirrell, there was some disorganization or whatever, chaos. I mean, Virgil Hunter said it himself. He's like, there's a lot of chaos in the corner. I don't know what was going on, what they're going through, missing supplies. And then later in the fight, you don't even see on the turnbuckle, you don't even see Virgil Hunter up there. And I don't know, it was kind of a weird performance by Dirrell. He just looked discouraged. There was one scene where it was in between rounds before the round was about to start, and Virgil Hunter was yelling at him like, Dirrell, listen to me, listen. And you can't even see him because whatever was going on in the corner, and you hear Virgil Hunter, and it looked like Dirrell kind of wasn't even like paying attention. I don't know if he was just that discouraged or he felt weird, or I'm not sure. I'm not making excuses, but maybe coming off of fights like the Abram fight and then the fight that he just came off with Uzcategui where he got hit late, maybe that has done something to, I guess, his cerebellum, cerebral cortex or something. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Maybe that changed his reflexes or made him gun shy. I'm not sure. But I thought it was a good fight, energetic fight, as long as it lasted. Uzcategui came correct. And real quick before the main event starts, I guess the ugly would be, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but it looked like Dirrell is the one that gave up or decided not to go out. I don't know if they really clarified that on the telecast, but the reason I say that is because right before the actual stoppage, Virgil Hunter was like, "No, Dre, no, don't do this. Give me one more round. One more round. If you don't give me one more round, then I'll stop it." And then they were supposed to walk to the center of the ring to begin fighting for the round 9 or whatever it was, and they had mentioned that it was called off, the Showtime commentator. So it looked like Virgil Hunter wanted to give him another round. Again, it was a little bit chaotic. Everybody wasn't mic'd up. There wasn't cameras on everyone, so I don't know exactly what happened, but it appeared from watching the telecast on TV that Dirrell was just so discouraged, felt he was so behind, and he wanted no mas. He didn't want no more. You know what I mean? But I really didn't think it was that type of fight. It was getting late. You know what I mean? Dirrell would have to do something, but he took a stand in round 8. And maybe because he didn't get the success he wanted in round 8, that just discouraged him. But Virgil Hunter did say, which is not a great sign in the corner, he did say that you need a knockout to win in front of one of those later rounds in the second half. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's not a good sign if you need a knockout to win. So I guess the fight got behind Dirrell. Jose Uzcategui remained confident, and he's definitely a player at 168. Good performance. He did what he had to do, shut up doubters and stuff like that, and he made his adjustments. For Dirrell, I'm not sure. I don't know why he felt dejected. I mean, actually, shout out to Paulie Malignaggi, man. These fighters be knowing what's going on. Paulie Malignaggi said when Dirrell was walking to the corner that Dirrell looked dejected, and then moments later, this whole situation, whatever happened in the corner of Dirrell not coming out, that happened. And I don't know, I guess he got discouraged. Maybe it's just an off night, I don't know. But not a good look. You know, I mean, people, you've seen Rigondeaux ain't appeared since the Lomachenko loss. We haven't really heard from him, so people don't really like that. Victor Ortiz, when Chavez Jr. put up duds in some performances, so wasn't a great look how it ended. But it was certainly a high-speed, fun chess match. I'm getting ready to watch the main event. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.